when it comes on.
Live.
Woo!
All right. Welcome, everyone, to the live listening party for Beyond the Exosphere. Thanks for joining us. We have a very special guest today. He is a multi-platinum mixer and engineer whose clients include such rock royalty as Rush, Aerosmith, Dream Theater, Mick Jagger, Alice Cooper, and many more, and was the producer and mixed our latest record, Beyond the Exosphere, Mr. Rich Chycki. Thank you for joining us.
Woo! Hi, guys. You guys are funny. Welcome.
We're going to be listening to the record. Before we get started, if you guys can see, there's a promo code, PT Live. You can save 15% on anything from our store. So when you guys are done here, go check it out.
Okay, I'll do that.
We still have to give you our copies, actually, Rich.
During the stream, we're going to be giving away 2 copies of our new album. So, yeah. So look out for that.
That sounds awesome. The packaging, you guys did a stellar job on the packaging, man. It looks fantastic. I mean, the record sounds, you guys did a great job on the record, but the packaging is off the charts.
Yeah, it did come all together really, really well. Very cohesive.
That's right.
Lovely.
All right, so if you guys want to get started, and we'll get queued up here with the...
Oh, hold on. Michael says he would rather pay full price for the record.
We can arrange that.
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah, I can make it happen.
Oh, Roy Ziv
don't
Music.
Use the code.
Roy Ziv Music just joined the stream. If you haven't heard his album, he just released it last week. Distant Visions. Go check it out. It's a great record, and he's a great guitar
player. Sup, Roy? Sup, Mike?
Nice.
All right, so let's cue this stream. You guys ready?
Yeah, if everyone joining in as well, just before we start, everyone joining in as well, we're going to do like a 3, 2, 1 and push play. So get your streaming devices ready.
No, I've got it playing through. I've got it playing through mine. So
it's gonna be playing, man.
Yeah.
Forget what I
said.
Don't
worry about it.
I'm just a drunk.
So 3, 2, 1.
Drummers, man.
All right, guys, ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
1.
Yeah.
Play. All right. We're rocking.
Sounds like a Rush record.
Yeah, I love the intro. Came out great. A lot of layers and stuff.
Really cool. Really, really cool.
So how many guitar layers on this? 83,000, Rich?
Yeah.
83,006.
Jesus Christ.
If anyone has any questions, feel free to tune in, you know what I mean? Great work on this solo here.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
I knew we were doing this, so I hadn't listened to the record for at least a week.
$1,000 bass line, stand by.
I'm going to take all the credit for that.
That lick right there, I remember you being like, no, like, you have to do something better. I'm just like,
Yeah.
That was a common theme when we were doing the recording.
just so you know.
I always like this groove with the keyboard in the back.
Yeah.
Really, really weird. Such a cool, like, ethereal space sound to this one.
What's up, John?
That is the theme.
Davis, what's up, man? This is the worst. That took us like 2.5 hours to figure out the timing to. Remember that stuff? What is the
And that was wrong.
And it was wrong. Me and Sasha were just like, we were trying to tune the drum kit, Rich, at the jam space. And I swear, like, for an hour and a half, me, Sasha, and Stefan just replaying it for at least fucking half an hour. And we couldn't figure it out.
It's full, but with a mistake.
Yeah, literally.
Does everyone out there hear the music out there?
I just did a test and it sounds good. I was tuning in and it
sounds real nice.
Good.
Sounds real nice.
Real nice.
Real nice, Clark.
I remember, Rich, you were very adamant on this specific vocal because you're like, this is the first thing that everyone's going to hear.
Yeah.
Really, really cool. Let's hear it.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't even supposed to be on the song.
This is
Oh,
Stefan
nice
on the lead vocal.
Yeah.
We were going for the
I like that.
Elton John meets Kansas sort of vibe, I think, for this.
Yeah.
Kansas
It ended up
John.
sounding just super
I
unique, I think, and cool.
I'd mime it out right now, but I'm pretty delayed here, so I don't know if it's gonna work here.
You're like a frozen face. You're like,
Hey, but you recently shaved your head. It looks good. I just went for a haircut today, too.
same.
Nice.
Really cool little part here, man. I remember, actually, Rich, you slowed this down tempo-wise. It was a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
And I was cursing you every color under the
Yeah.
sun.
You were cursing me for the entire record and beyond.
Beyond. And now this is a little time change.
A little
Right?
quicker. Did we do increments quicker each time?
I think
Yeah.
so.
So this,
So this is slowly ramping up.
Yeah.
and then
How many times did we change the ramp, right?
Yeah,
three
we
times.
I think 3, yeah.
3 times.
had to get it feeling
Yeah.
smooth and right, you know.
Little studio tricks for everybody out there.
Right?
This
Oh,
I,
great vocals. Thanks, Roy.
yeah, I hate this drum part, man, because it takes all I've got for a good 35 seconds.
Why?
I don't feel a thing.
No, meanwhile, I'm just like, this is cool. Cool. And now I love that note, because you know it's the ending of something and you're not sure where it's gonna go. And everyone out there, another little tidbit.
Space.
If you don't know already, I did not want to have a drum solo on this record at all.
No. You're forced into it
By who?
by me.
That's right. I said no. I don't think we
Definitely
should
a
do
good
it.
decision.
Oh yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, and
I mean, I would have done it, you know, like no big, but like.
Or we should have let Rich do it. Well, mind you,
Well,
drums by Rich. That was an ongoing
right.
joke
I
throughout
love
the
this.
entire recording.
I love this
process.
intro with the drums coming from far back and moving
Yeah.
forward.
Yes.
Yeah, really cool. I remember you told me, I'm like, oh, what should this drum solo be? You're like, whatever. Just make sure you'll be able to play it for the next 30 years. And I'm like,
This is
oh,
rocking.
yeah, it's pretty cool, eh? Now 3 hits on the tongs. Little kneel action.
Super flange.
Flange.
It's actually phaser.
Phaser, that's right. Not
Flanger.
Flanger. It's French.
When in doubt,
Okay.
phase it out.
Yeah.
Phaser
Really
was
cool,
like a
eh?
big thing on the record,
Okay.
actually.
Yeah.
In general, even for the guitar.
Such a cool transition
Yeah.
piece into the next part.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sounds really
Floyd vibes.
Real
Yeah.
nice.
Real
This
nice.
was this for mixing the record. This next portion, this was the first thing I mixed for the record.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
remember
So
just hearing the first.
And we heard it. We're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
yeah.
the record's
first
totally
crazy.
First
so for
pass.
people out there, the record wasn't mixed sequentially. Everything was mixed
Yeah.
out of order and then assembled in order. So,
Yes.
but this was the
Slapped
song,
it all together.
This is really what gave the feel, the essence of the record started with this song. Once like the band really kicks in, you
Yeah.
guys
Yeah.
you guys crush this track.
It was a lot of fun to do this one.
It really was, yeah.
Yeah.
And remember, this whole part was also missing. When we showed you the demos, you're like,
Well,
something needs to, can
Rich
you guys
really-
write something else before here? And we're like, funny enough, we took out a part, we showed it to you, and we just tweaked
Yeah.
it out a little bit, and then it fits so nicely.
Yeah.
we tweaked it out a lot, man.
Yeah.
The whole time signature.
The time signature, yeah. The arrangement was there of like, where it was gonna be. It was just the vocal didn't sit right, you know.
This guitar.
No, I
lick
don't think
is
we
done
even
by-
the original idea was instrumental the whole thing.
Yeah, it was like a 12-minute.
We didn't have any
track,
vocals, I don't think.
How many
Well,
people swing in 7? It's great.
Yeah. We can.
Yeah.
That little guitar lick was inspired by Christian DeMambro.
Thank you.
You know.
No wonder it sounds so good.
I would have recorded it myself, but you know.
Yeah, I get it.
So the drum thing is the play on "Fool in the Rain," right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With some time signature thing, but that's a hard thing to play, man. You did a great job on this.
It's a cool shuffle, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, this just grooves right here.
Yeah.
Bitch and ref.
Yeah.
I wanted more.
Those
Right there.
squealies, I love those.
Or claptrap?
Yeah,
Squealies.
one of
Yeah.
those.
Yeah, never gonna happen.
Yeah, I know. Before we finalized the mixes, you had the clap snap in the spot. I'm like, yes.
Yeah, you know what,
Not the
Vito? You could
final
put on
mix.
Vito. You could put it on the greatest hits of your solo record.
Who the hell's gonna listen to
It's
that
actually
song?
a good it's a good name for his album, Greatest Hits, because he's a drummer. You know, like Vito's Greatest Hits, like.
These harmonies were a lot of fun to get down.
Oh, yeah.
I remember. There's like
Awesome.
a bunch of layers and stuff. I love this bit.
I think my favorite part of the record, or at least of this song, is the next groove when the vocal cuts out. It's such a classic PT sound, you know? It reminds me of our earlier records when we were wee teenagers.
This transition's awesome because I can hear the takes change right here. This is the end of one take, and then new
Yeah.
take.
And it's a little
Love
faster,
it.
too. The tempo's a little quicker.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's-
Picks up.
love the drum fill.
See, I don't. I still would
What?
without that part there. This was all Rich. The upbeat. That was all
That
you.
kills, man. That rips.
I remember
love that.
your kids stopped in the studio, Rich, and I'm like, oh man, I gotta get this
For this
down.
part.
These kids are here, man.
What, the solo
Bass?
there?
Bass and
Yeah.
keys.
Yeah. With rim shots. Man, I wish I had long hair. Doesn't look good to headbang without long hair.
We told you to grow that fro, man. You could do it. Where's that picture of that guy? Someone pull it up.
It wouldn't even fit in the frame. Really, really cool.
Phase 90, man.
Yeah, the bass 90.
Phase 90 all the way.
Love all the
The
acoustic
Phase 90
stuff in the back.
and
This is phase 90, right?
Phase 90 and this guitar.
Yeah.
So for this most of this solo stuff is the Mesa,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Mark V, right?
Oh yeah, everything is. Every lead.
Awesome.
Lovely guitar. We got a bunch of people here. What's up, John Davis from SoCal? We got Eureka Jones from Chicago. Welcome. Johnny P says best album of 2020. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
Johnny
Appreciate
P.
that. Dream Theater, which I'm assuming is short for Dream Theater, says I listened to one song all day today, Closer to the End. Do you have any
Nice.
way to
Wait
free
for it.
myself from that song?
Wow.
Clap snap. Yeah, listen to the other songs on the album, and you'll be free from that one. Frantic Dad from Costa Rica. Hello, my friend. Oh, and he's from Poland. The prog metal rock group greets you. How you guys doing? Reno,
Nice.
my cousin in Chicago.
What's going on?
Prog Metal
How
Rock.
are ya? Say
Prog
hi
Metal
to
Rock.
everybody.
Hi, guys.
We got Mike Arujo from Portugal. Guys, if you have any questions out there, leave them in the comments. We're periodically checking them. So any questions you may have from myself, for ourselves or Rich, let us know and we'll do our best to answer them.
So John had a question. How did we meet? And decide to work together?
I think that's what
Meaning
I think I
producers?
reached out to you.
What's that?
You mean me?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, how did we meet? Yeah.
Well, I
I
think
think I sent you the old album, right?
Yeah, I think what happened is I found Steph at the side of the road crying, saying he didn't want to mix the next record on his own.
Yeah.
I can't do it,
Like, listen, man, I can't deal with these guys. You gotta.
True.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it went.
And it still took you almost a year to mix it.
Shit happens.
What was your first impression of that record? Did you listen to was it the self-title or was it Element?
For the
Like the first time you heard of Pyramid Theory?
so I think when we started talking, I think we went through quite a period of time where there was you know, I always thought when I was listening to the older Pyramid Theorem that there was sort of like two bands that were kind of trying two different sounds trying to go together, and I had thought that focusing on a single sound in this case was the sort of the heavier, proggy, a little bit more complex, you know, and sort of ignoring the, hey, you know what, let's try and, you know, get to radio. And it's just like, you know what, just be the best band you can be.
Yeah.
Screw the radio part, because that'll happen on its own anyway, you know. And I think that was a part that was the part of the development process where we were going back and forth for quite a while before we actually jumped in and started moving ahead, you know. And I think with a lot of the comments that I see in the reviews, like, people can hear that shit where they say, you know, hey, I think that PT, they found their sound, and, you know.
Definitely.
So I think it's a cool thing.
No, it worked. It worked, whatever we did.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah, this album is just us doing what we.
How long did
like
how long did it take? So we did pre-pro. I mean, we went back and forth. We did pre-pro, and then how long were we in the studio for?
Month
5
and-
weeks.
yeah.
5 weeks.
5 weeks.
Yeah, I think about a month.
Month and a couple of weeks, yeah.
5 weeks.
Yeah. 4.5 of those were drums.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did 4 weeks and 6 days on drums, and then we did everything else in a day.
Never mind. We did fly through the bass though. I think you did the bass in like 2 days.
Yeah.
Right? The drums took the better part of
crushed
a
it.
week. I think
did
the
the bass,
guitar.
and then we
Bass took. We just had to find the right instrument. Was the deal?
Yeah.
Once we
yeah,
had the right
exactly.
instrument,
I
it
was
was
trying a
just
bunch
like,
of stuff, and
yeah.
the Fender Jazz ended up just being the one that I just did everything with. And it
Yeah.
sounded great. I thought. Yeah.
Looking ahead, is it possible?
Yeah.
And then,
I
I guess if we had to do keys in the studio, it would be like definitely broke. So I'd
Yeah.
just close it at home. Took me a while.
That was a lot of fun. Dude. So
Well, I was going back and forth with you guys on like transitions and stuff too, so
Yeah. I remember you were sending them back and forth.
figuring all that out. Yeah.
And it's funny, this part of the record here, the last minute and a half, I remember, Sam, you were showing me the early demo on your computer.
Mm-hmm.
And you just had this, dun, dun, da, 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 da. And you're like, oh, I want it to be like some crazy drum thing. And I didn't really see it until we jammed it out. I'm like, now I get what you're talking about.
Yeah.
This was great.
It's definitely like a signature drum thing happening right here.
I remember you guys both jamming. Sorry to cut you off. I remember even like in the studio, the bass and the drum, like, I don't know, Christian, like you were like unsure about it, and Rich is just like, just do it, you know?
Yeah.
Nail it. Just do it. Like, I don't know.
Like Nike, just do it.
Just do it, baby.
just jammed it out, and then we sort of put
Yeah.
something together with
Pieced
the
it.
bits I was doing. Yeah.
Because I had no idea what I was going to do for this entire part. This was something that was, I think, done off the cuff. Like,
Yeah.
all right, we
Yeah.
have this part. We didn't know how long it was, how many bars. We ended up cutting it. I think Richie may have done some studio magic as well.
So John was asking, at the end of this title track, there's a brief pause, and then a very bright and full chord builds. Is this the
Right
end
here.
of the epic first track? Or is it perhaps something else?
I don't know.
Interesting.
Who knows?
Could be a lead into another record.
Maybe.
Uh-oh.
Maybe.
Never know.
He's
Johnny
on to
P.
us.
But that's side one.
Side one, yeah. The big epic.
Yeah.
Done. 17 minutes plus. And
Yeah.
it's over before you know it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Johnny P. Glad you dug the vocals. These guys worked hard on vocals. You got pushed really hard. You know.
Except for me. Not
A
me.
lot of fun.
No.
Actually, wait.
Whoa,
We were dying.
whoa.
Hold on, yeah.
Oh, you did
Come on,
get some.
Bob.
You did get some in.
It's time to move on.
That's great.
So yeah, we also had a question. The song just finished, but he was asking how we would go about like writing a big 20-minute song like that and recording it. I would say we definitely go in with the idea of we're gonna do the big song.
Yeah, have your parts down, I guess.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
And then
Have
we
your
sort of
stuff-
take it section by
yeah, all
section
the-
and sort of 3-4 minute bit at a time, write it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But you do have to.
Not necessarily in order either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would say
You know what I
nine
mean?
out
Like
of
you can fly stuff around.
and nine out of 10 times you do have to realize. Like sometimes I'm sure naturally one song will flow into another without thinking about it. But for a long epic, I think you need to wrap your head around what you need to do before you actually do it.
Yeah.
Right? Like Sam, that was your idea when you had a majority of
Yeah.
the parts, right?
Well, for what?
For the big long epic track, like you had these parts kind of floating around.
Yeah. There's parts there, and we just kind of melded them together, right?
Thanks for the question. It was a good one.
Yeah. Any other questions?
Sam's
guys? Keep 'em
basically Sam is like he's like an encyclopedia of guitar riffs. So if
Yeah.
he played something like 3 years ago, you can go back and be like, you know what worked really good here? Like that part you played like 3 years ago, remember?
Oh,
and
yeah.
then we get, oh, this? Yeah, exactly.
And also,
It's
why
pretty
we
great.
chose-
Good at
Hey,
those.
Rich.
Go ahead, B.
Rich, this chorus is all you, buddy. That timing signature,
All right.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
right?
well, I remember Stefan making it.
Really?
The
What's that?
Well, no. Like we were messing around with time signatures,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
Steph
here's a
came up with
Beatle
the one
lyric.
that stuck.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's me.
But I was listening to like the old demos of this, and like whatever we had before, it's like,
It's funny, right?
so thanks, Rich.
What about it? No. Rich, I don't even think you know this, but
Oh, it's bad. It's bad.
no. I remember when we were trying to write lyrics for this one, we couldn't really think of anything. And Christian just like literally, we were in the jam space, and he's like, all right, I think I have something. So he plays it, and literally all he does is this. Under the lights. And we started like howling. Like we're just dying of laughter. We're like, you know what, that's actually pretty good. Under the lights.
Yeah.
Like I really like that.
And
Oh,
we
it was so funny.
we messed around with like a lot of the key signatures in a lot of these songs.
Oh yeah. You
Yeah.
get them so they would be in the power range for vocals.
Exactly.
Yeah.
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 Got someone
That's
else
thinking.
from Poland as well. Agama, greetings from Poland.
Nice.
Greetings.
Rich, a fellow
Hello.
country person.
Yeah.
A few people asking if we're gonna get out to tour in Europe, and that is the plan. Once things open up, we're definitely gonna
Absolutely.
get over there
Absolutely.
for sure.
Right now, as you can understand, it's really difficult to book a show 10 kilometers away from where we are. But yeah, definitely on the docket as soon as humanly possible. We want to get out and play
Yeah.
anywhere and everywhere. Anywhere and everywhere that
And
will have us.
everywhere.
And everywhere.
And everywhere.
Excuse me.
Great
Let me
bills.
get some water.
There's some war.
I'm personally proud of that last
I
fill
get-
there. That one's really cool.
I like that one.
Sounds great.
So
The drummers
tight.
sound great.
It's tight.
Tight like tiger. The first was this.
The talk box.
This was the first track written, right?
No, this is
No,
like the last.
no.
No,
The last
one.
The last
Oh,
track
we need
written.
like another song. And then
Yeah, the last track written.
It's probably the most straightforward heavy metal track on the album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got the
Yeah.
gang vocals, which were fun to record,
Yeah.
right? All this stuff. This is really cool.
Yeah, Steph, you did a great job on all the vocals and stuff on this one.
Yeah, man.
Really cool. I love this little part, this section here.
Oh, the flange.
Yeah, a little bit of flange.
Oh,
That little uptick.
Some reverb.
Flange.
Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. This song I don't think, Rich, you really changed too much about this. I think the arrangement from top to bottom, maybe just some vocal phrasing, but
And the tuning.
Yeah.
the tuning, that's right, yeah.
And the tuning, yeah.
Actually, isn't the tuning on the
Drop
record?
the loop.
Drop H? Are we like drop H or something here? Or are we,
I think we're in C, I think.
Drop,
Down to C.
drop H. Drop H, no?
Drop H, right? It's fun for my guitars, I'll tell you that.
Uh-huh.
Sounds great.
Definitely sounds thicker. It's got more bars.
Yeah.
I love this too. The harmony
great-
on that.
It's a great drumming song, this one, though,
Yeah.
in general. It's like cracked
Yeah.
out.
It's a good one, yeah.
D, you nailed it, man.
Thank you. It's all Rich, man.
Rich, you nailed it, man.
It's all Rich.
At no time did my lips leave my face.
Oh, man. It's fun to pick on the drummer. I should get another friend who's a drummer.
You should play guitar.
Never mind. I've been noodling on the bass a little bit.
Oh, yeah, that's easy.
My fingers are too fat for guitar, and they're too small, like little sausages.
Why? Why?
Oh, did we go to church with the bells?
Quasimodo's up the top. He's like,
Yeah.
Quasimodo.
So another question here. Does a producer have input onto what gear a band uses to produce a certain sound? And do you guys change any instruments for this
Say again?
album? I would
Yeah.
say
Say again?
definitely.
Talk into the mic,
Yeah,
preach.
of course.
say the question again.
Sorry.
There you
Does you guys hear me now? Does a producer have input into what gear a band uses to produce a certain sound? And did you guys change up any of the instruments and gear for this album?
I'll take that one.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, I would say for this, for sounds, you know, you have to use your own gear, of course, that you're comfortable with, especially as far as instruments, but amps and stuff. I mean, we used some of the stuff that that Sam had, and you know, brought in some gear that I'd used with other artists that, you know, we knew would work right and give us the sonic quality we wanted, right?
Yep. Yep.
So I mean, you know, you guys had some good leaps of faith where it's like, let's try this, let's try that, and you know, until, you know, even something as simple as putting in the drum solo and seeing how, until it meshed in, you know, it's kind of weird, right? You go, where are we going to put that? But you know, in the grand scheme of things, it works, you know. But from a gear point of view, sure, we went through, picked mics, all that sort of stuff is related to getting the
Yeah.
sound we want, right?
Yep. Yep.
You know?
The, like using the Mesa Boogie, which is an amp Sam you weren't familiar with.
Yeah, and I mean, you look at the basses. We went through basses, and
Yeah.
the basses that we thought would work great didn't, and the ones
Exactly.
that, you know, and all of a sudden we divert and went, wow, you know, we had some really good, results,
Mm-hmm.
unexpected.
Yep.
This was fun to do, this one here.
Yeah.
This one was a good.
Closer to the end, yeah.
All the reverse guitar, like right off the bat, you hear that, just like.
Yeah, it's got a nice vibe.
I remember Steph when you had that dugga, oh, I was just like, I remember just freaking out. I remember I'm like, man, that's such a that's so good.
It's good. Not what you're doing, but
Yeah,
that,
it was,
what's on the record is good.
Let's listen for it.
Yeah, those
yeah.
Omnisphere choirs, man. Something else.
Such depth to them, man. They're so
Yeah.
big.
I thought you
loud
went to a small church in France and recorded all these like vocals in the monastery.
I wish.
Another question here. What music do you guys listen to every day?
Wow.
For me,
Well, Vito listens to pop.
I listen to everything, yeah. Pop, reggae, classical. I've been on funny enough, I've actually been on a big classical binge in the car. I've been listening to classical music.
Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of classical stuff too.
Did you hear today I was running some errands this afternoon and they were playing the Indiana Jones theme song.
That's great.
It's really cool, man. Really cool.
for me, it's a lot
But
of
I'll
Rush,
listen
Beatles,
to everything.
Genesis, yes.
Yeah.
Classic
Yeah.
prog stuff. You know.
I've been on a Neil Sean kick recently,
Nice.
like his solo stuff.
Yeah.
He's crazy, man. With Jan Hammer, with Jan Hammer.
Jan Hammer.
Yeah, that stuff's good.
What have you been listening to recently, Rich?
These days, I've been listening to quite a bit of kids' nursery rhymes.
Nice.
You know,
Oh my
You know?
god. Peppa Pig.
put stuff.
Or
put
what's that
stuff
show?
like-
Baby Bums?
Yeah, right. Put on a pyramid there, and the kids start to scream because they're getting scared. And it's like, oh, great. Well, I'm just going to put on a nice rousing rendition of Old MacDonald Had a Farm.
You can buy the old CDs on our Bandcamp store.
Oh yeah.
We had a question there. Bandcamp store, same
Yeah,
place
the
you can
link-
get the new
Website.
album.
The link is in the video description.
I'll put another little link here.
Exactly, yeah.
I'll
Go
post up a
for it.
little link.
This part's very Aussie.
Oh,
Yeah,
completely.
Yeah.
Very Aussie.
And now not so
Yeah.
much.
No.
I love this riff. This is one of my favorites. I
Got like
like
a
this little
mouse scene.
Spanish.
This song too, man. This song too, Rich. You completely changed the whole verses. The
Yeah,
time signatures were changed. And
Yeah.
you're like, we're gonna keep the choruses the same.
Right.
Keep them straight.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah.
definitely worked.
Yeah. You guys rolled with the punches very well.
Yeah.
just to bring something to everyone's attention, we're probably gonna have to sign off after this song and redo the Zoom meeting because it's gonna shut off in about 5 minutes. So to not do that in between a track, you want to just refresh it for the last track so we're good to go. Unless we don't listen to the last track, but I mean that's pretty big track.
We can do whatever.
It's a great story behind that track too, you know?
Yeah, that's why it's a big one. And then
Yes.
that whole ending.
Yes, there's a good story there. Really good.
It's a good one.
Really cool solo here, Sam. I
This is
always
awesome.
like this one a lot.
So
I love how it drops in, man.
Yeah.
I love this band. Oh, it's nice.
What was this? Is this love chord? Like the White Snake chord? Like the whole dun dun dun, like.
It's cool. Really cool.
You guys want to give away an album to somebody?
Yeah? Let's do
That
it.
is as well.
All right.
Let's do it.
So,
You don't got a hat?
the first person to answer this question
First person, quick thumbs.
is going to get a free album. What is the length of the title track Beyond the Exosphere? Can somebody find me the answer?
Oh, you.
What is the track length?
Rich, you can't get in on this. We still have to give you your copies.
Oh yeah.
We'll get you a frame. We'll get you a frame so you can add it on the wall behind you there.
17 minutes and how many seconds? Come on.
How many seconds? Oh no. Close. Oh, everyone's searching frantically now.
Everyone's
What is it, like 1753 or something?
everyone's Googling.
Something like that. Oh. If they know, they already have the album. That is true.
There you
There
go.
it is.
You go. You have a winner.
Eureka Jones is the
Yours.
winner.
We're gonna sign this for you, and
Woo!
you can email pyramidtheorem@gmail.com. Send us your shipping information, and we will sign this and get it to you.
Absolutely.
So, do you guys want to take this quick pause, and then get into the last song? And if you guys stick around, we're going to be giving away another album. So
Yep.
it should be like
That's
a
right.
2-minute break. We'll take a little
Breather.
breather and come back to it in a minute. All right, guys? Is that cool?
Perfect. So everyone, stop the
Yeah.
live stream. Stop the live stream before say when you're live.
We are.
Yeah, we're live.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
Hello, everyone. All right. So we've made it to the final track on the album, Intonate.
Yes.
Funny story about that one.
Yes, it is.
So, the story behind this is, I had this tune worked out, this instrumental track,
Fully worked out.
fully worked out. Loved it.
Fully done.
Loved it. I'm like, oh man, I'm so proud about this like little guitar thing I did. I'm like, it's like a thing, and I'm like, I'm so happy about it. So happy to play it. I'm like, all right, we're gonna play it for Rich.
And end up getting like phone. It's like I'm getting videos of the screen playing back. It's just like you're over the moon about it.
I'm like
Over-
happy. I'm like totally up there.
over the moon.
And then we start playing the song, and he's like, I just get the whole like, okay, like what's going on? Let's have the bass do that line. Like, what? In my head, I'm just like, the bass. Oh, and then just slowly my world started unraveling. It was just like, oh my god.
But wait,
I lost.
but wait.
It was like
there's
it was
more.
like
It was an instrumental, and it's like,
It was instrumental.
yeah.
put a vocal in there, right? And meanwhile, Sam goes out into the woods and kills black bears by biting them, right? So, I'm just kind of going, if I live through this will be a good song.
Yeah.
And he's really quiet, right? So
Oh my god.
Sam
Sitting
is
beside you too.
awesomely
I'm sitting beside you, just like.
awesomely passive aggressive. Stops looking at me, and it's like
There was-
Sammy, he's
There's like a cloud over his head.
Yeah, he's pissed.
Yes, Sammy. Okay, I'm fine. He wouldn't look at me though. He's just looking at his guitar. I'm fine. Fine. And he's playing all these riffs really fast. It just didn't matter. Well,
Yeah.
can we just try it? I don't know. It's not working for me. I'm fine. But so having said that, by the time we got to the end of it, right, I think it turned into a pretty awesome track.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Big
Yeah.
time. We had to finish it in the studio.
Yeah, that's right.
We didn't have it finished till like a day before we tracked the drums. I think we were in the other room while you were like doing some editing, trying to actually finish the song.
Editing? I didn't do any editing, did I?
All the drum edits. What do you mean?
No, there's no drum. You just played perfectly. There's no drum edits on this.
Yeah, from like top to bottom.
None.
Do you guys want to cue up this song and we'll listen to it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Where does it
Let's
start
do it.
at 32:29 or something like that?
34:21 is where I'm at right now.
Okay.
That's where I'm at too.
Yeah, same.
All right, perfect. So you guys ready
34:20.
with that?
Count her
Yeah.
down, buddy.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Done. Oh yeah. This is all you with this intro as well, Rich. The industrial vibe you wanted to perceive.
Yeah.
And then just comes in with the fucking heavy.
Yeah.
Like right here. Oh yeah. It's a good one. Really good one. And you know what? Creech, man, home run with the vocals on this track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really think they sit so
I love the
nicely.
vocals,
And
guys.
Steph,
I love the vocals.
Steph, is
I think
doing
it's-
all the harmonies in the background and stuff. That sound really
Yeah.
good.
There's 3-part harmonies throughout a lot of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Sam on this one doing any harmony?
No.
No, none.
For obvious reasons, guys.
Yeah. My voice is too high. You hear the vibra slap in the back there too, which I was like, oh yeah, let's have that. Why not?
The
What?
crazy time
What?
signature.
What's the time signature of this?
million over 10.
I can't remember.
97689 or something. It's like a phone number.
What time are you guys at right now? 35?
38, 39, 40. Yeah.
This was
What do you mean, 35, 40?
Yeah. Well, now a little bit
Yeah.
further. Now I'm at 3550.
Okay.
But yeah, I remember
We're in the heavy
that.
stuff.
I remember that whole this time signature thing that was really weird. I thought about it just like noodling on the kit. I don't even think I was thinking about that part per se. And I just came up with a groove. And I think, Rich, you were just like, oh, what is that? Like, oh, hold on a second. Yeah. And then we kind of built this whole part.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is in 6.
Yeah.
But then it goes into
it's the first bit. That's
Nah.
all.
Well, we do it here too.
Yeah.
The last half. Right here.
The mantra of the record was whenever I would say, "Hey, what are you playing over there?"
Yeah.
Bad news.
It was just like,
I wasn't like that, yeah.
Start sweating. Start sweating a little bit. Like, oh shit.
that.
Rich did a great job blending all the like 12 strings and clean guitars and acoustics. Like
Oh,
they all sound.
We did like an obscene amount of
So
guitar,
many
right?
tracks,
Like
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Like I was there for that, right? We did that. Crazy.
So from here out,
See, Sam, you still got to keep your glorious guitar solo, though.
yeah, all of the
Yeah,
instrumental is
that's
pretty
out of it
it's
all.
intact here from here to the end of the song,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Except for the last 3-minute outro. I remember I was upstairs smoking the wacky tobacco, and Sam, Rich, and Steph were downstairs, and I came downstairs and I heard Steph play on that keyboard that whole run. And I'm just like, man, this would be a killer outro. And then I started doing like the jungle beats. I heard that part like right when I walked downstairs. I heard that part. I'm like, this has to be an outro. And then this solo was added at the very, very end.
This is the last thing ever recorded for this one.
Yeah.
So this was a 5-string jazz bass that I played on this track.
Great syncopated.
Thanks for the question.
This whole part. This was done, I think, the last day of pre-production, the last hour of pre-production.
Mhm.
Great vibe.
I remember distinctly coming
Yeah.
downstairs and
Great.
Sam was doing those notes. Na 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 na. And
Yeah.
it just hit me like instantly. I'm like, man, this part's really, really nice.
This was cool making it at the end at the studio. Remember, like sitting in the back in the live room.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, there's like going to be like 3
Yeah.
different things going on.
Yeah.
Like, and then we went to your house, Steph. And
Yeah, V, you gotta get one of those. Yeah, V, you gotta get one of those things to play this little like harp part live,
Yeah.
or just get a harp.
a mallet
Play harp?
cat. Yeah.
Is it Malacat? Is it a Malacat? Is that what it's called?
A mallet cat, yeah. So triumphant. I almost wish we had like a spoken word part over here, like a your time to come over and come home. Like it's just
Rich can do it, you know.
Can't wait.
I'm surprised, Rich, you're not in it speaking. We asked you to do it, I remember. Like, you gotta get in there.
Yeah, you didn't want it.
Like, come on, partner! Like, you know, one of those. It's over here!
I guess we should talk about the movies playing like the whole time.
Oh, that's
Like the
Strictly
inspiration.
only
Lots of
Arnold.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Lots of it.
Oh, I think we got.
Try a Stallone.
I think we did Rambo. It'll work, yeah.
Sweetheart, let's go to Mars.
And we have that documented too.
Man,
So
you
it's
gotta
funny.
put that bit up.
That's great.
Yeah, with this record, the inspiration was Arnold Schwarzenegger. But for the last record, do you remember when we were writing Tornado? It was all Stallone.
Stallone.
Hey, my dog's name's
Was it?
Punchy.
Yeah, man. We wrote the last record. So the next one, obviously, the next record's got to be Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Well, yeah.
It's an omen. I was watching
Oh,
Bloodsport
Bloodsport?
earlier today. Yeah, it was on earlier.
Oh my God, it's the best movie, man.
When he takes
Great
the
movie.
coin from that guy's hand. So good.
Great job on all the fills. I remember just sitting in the control room watching you do take after take of this.
Yeah, I was
thing.
dying.
And then
It's all off the cuff. I had no time to arrange a drum part. Literally, it's like, okay, well, there's 3 hours left to record drums, so you better do something cool.
Yeah.
No pressure.
So before we end this thing, we're gonna give away this last
No
album.
pressure.
One more question. What is the name of our first album? First person to answer gets this copy here. Let me turn off this
The
YouTube
name
before
of the
something-
first
Think too hard.
Theorem album is Walk Away with the CD, guys. What's the answer? Let's see these comments section. Let's see.
The
I'm
name
gonna be walking away with it.
of the first album.
Is that Sam playing that? Oh,
Sam plays everything.
yeah. Does no one know the name of the first? Oh,
Pyramid
there
Theorem.
it is.
There we go.
Jeremy Hallam
You're the winner.
is the winner.
Send your mailing address to pyramidtheorem@gmail.com and we will send you a signed copy of this record. So
Excellent.
I guess that's it. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you, Rich, for taking the time to join us.
Good to see you guys.
It was
Much
a blast.
appreciated,
Good to see
Rich.
you too.
Yeah.
Thanks for supporting us, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and thanks everyone for the support. The promo code's going to be up for a couple days. PT Live. You guys can go save on some merch and stuff. We got vinyls, t-shirts, CDs, and all that. And until next time,
See you
All right.
guys.
I had a blast. Thanks again, Rich.
take care,
Cheers,
everyone.
guys. All the best.
Take care.
Likewise. Thanks, guys. Take care.